guys, it's Kika. Welcome back to my channel, and if you are new, welcome to my channel. I'm happy to have you here with me. Before I get started, please make sure you press the subscribe button down below. I will truly appreciate it. And today's video is, as you can see by the title, a couple of people, sorry guys, my eyes is just itching. Okay. A couple people have been saying that I have lost my identity, which I'm not offended by it, but it kind of, touch a soft spot, kind of, because to my opinion, I don't think so. First of all, let's start with, my background. I was born and raised in Haiti for 23 years of my life. I'm a Haitian. I always claim it. Nice and proud. And back in Haiti, it's not like here in America where, your free thinking is, always accepted. My people tends to be kind of judgmental, and I'm not saying this in any kind of way. I love my country, I love my people. But the way I grew up with very strict and religious parents to the point where when I grew up, I always worried about what people would think of me. I always, worry about, how I look because I don't want to be judged. I've been a victim of bullying, back in Haiti when I used to go to school and everything. So my self-worth, I was really insecure back then. With my parents, it was always their way or the highway. I grew up not really having a voice, if I should say so. I was able to speak my mind whenever I wanted to. Expressing myself has never been, part of, who I really am. So coming here, let me tell you how, the way I grew up affected me. When I got here, I remember my first day at school, the culture shock was like, whoa. Seeing, her kids go to school here versus how they go to school back in Haiti is totally different. I remember there was that one guy, I'll never forget that. He literally, he had body tattoo, face tattoo, piercing everywhere. I remember the first time I saw this dude at school, I got scared. Like, literally scared because, in Haiti, body tattoos, tattoos and piercings and locks, they are not accepted really. They are not. What you get stereotyped once you got a tattoo or you get piercings, unless these two regular piercings, once you get other ones, you get judged. Once you start doing dreadlocks, you get judged. So when I saw this guy, I automatically stereotyped the guy. But as I walk around, after a couple of months, I started getting used to, seeing everything differently. I had to kind of, put my mind somewhere else and adapt to, that this new environment, I remember I started, being part of a group. They had, in college where I go to, this guy was part of the group. And once this guy, started talking, I remember, but I never talked to him, but I heard him, talking with other people and everything. He was the sweetest guy. He was the sweetest guy. I never knew him personally, but from the outside looking, when he was, he started talking, they started, being in activities and all that. I started, getting used to, to the person that he really is. Pass through his body, his tattoos and everything. Like, Yeah, I remember my first. I think it was my first birthday here. My first or second birthday. I went to Boston to visit my family, and I remember I did my first, um, second piercing. So I did one on. I don't even think I did one on each side. I only did one side. I went to Claire's to the mall, and I'm like, okay, let me just pierce my ears. So I did it, and because at some point I started being like, I want to have a voice. I want to get out of my shell. I want to, be able to, speak my mind, stand up to people, and say what I really think. So my friend is knocking at the door. Hold on just a second. All right, guys, I'm back. My friend came here, and we were eating and talking for a little bit, so the lighting might be different because everything got moved around. All right, so where was I? Okay, I was saying that I did my first piercing because I wanted to feel myself. Hold on, let me fix this camera. Yeah, I did my third piercing because I felt like I wanted to feel myself. I wanted to have the ability that if I like something, I should be able to get it without worrying about what people think of me. Life is not that serious. It's not like another piercing will make me a different person. No, I'm still the same. I'm still the same person, shy, you know. But I remember when I went back home after from the mall, I went back to, my auntie, and when she saw my ears, she chewed my butt. I got my butt chewed up. And she's like, why are you going to tell your mom? You know your mom didn't raise you like that. And yada, yada, yada. And I was like, it's already done. So I'm not going to take it off. I felt powerful. So I remember my mom had to come see me at some point. No, before my mom had to come see me, I remember I went to school and I took a picture and posted it on Facebook. And there was that one woman from the church I used to go to who, when she saw the picture, she was like, um is that a second piercing that you got there? And at first I lied to her. I told her no, it's like a magnetic. I'm like, it's a magnetic earring. It's nothing. And then I think I posted a second picture, something like that. No, I don't know what happened, but I remember her telling me that God don't want us to have to do all of this to our body. So technically, the way she was talking, she made me feel like it was a sin to have multiple piercing. Now, mind you, it's someone who wear jewelry, makeup, and all that nonsense that I be wearing too. But yet you come to me because I have one extra piercing that you don't have. You want to make me feel like one extra piercing is a sin. So she went, although I told her, hold on. All right, so although I told her that it was a fake piercing, she went on and told my mom. She told my mom that I have a second, a third piercing or whatever you want to call it, because my mom did these two for me. So when I got here, I did the other one. So when my mom called me and say, hey, what did I hear? I heard that you got, a second piercing. What's going on? So I told my mom, no, it's not a piercing. I told her it's a fake one. It's not even there anymore. So my mom had to come see me. And even my husband, at that time we were dating, and I told him, hey, here's what happened. This is still not straight. Anyway, I'm like, here's what happened. My mom is going to be mad when she finds out. I was scared. I'm like, I don't want my mom to see me like that. I don't want her to see it's a real piercing because I really lied to her. That's how bad I was. And mind you, I was 24 years old and scared of what mommy and daddy got to say. Although I was living here, away from mommy and daddy. So he said, well, if you're not scared, take it off. You know, even him was scared for me. So I went on and took it off. I took the piercing off. Although I liked it, I took it off and I let it close. So by the time my mom came here, it was like it has never been there because I had just done it. So in a couple of months, my mom was coming to see me and, you know, I took it off. And I remember after my mom left, I felt some kind of way about it. I feel like, why can't I just be myself? If I love something, why can't I just do it? Why do I have to worry about, you know, what people think of me? I remember I got married and I, you know, had my child. And after I had my daughter, um, when I turned 26, so I decided to go ahead and redo the piercing. I'm like, I will do it this time and I will leave it. So I went on and got these two right there and pierced it again. And my husband was like, you know you're gonna take it off again. Why are you doing it? I'm like, I'm not taking it off. I'm grown. I don't have to explain myself all the time. I don't have to be scared of the church lady on my page going to tell my mom. People want to judge me for it. So be it. I'm still myself. If I like it, I should be able to get it. Now, if that's losing my identity, so be it. If people want to judge me for it, so be it. People don't know me. People don't walk in my shoes. People don't know how I feel. You know what I mean? So I did the piercing. Now, nobody came to me and asked me about it. So I remember when I turned 27, got my nose pierced. So my dad is on my page. My dad is on my Facebook page. And I remember when I did my nose pierce. But before I pierced my nose, I went to Claire's and to the mall and I bought some, you know, fake jewelry. And I had put one over here, over there, you know, right here. Trying to, you know, see which nose piercing will suit me better. And I remember after I put them on, I had put one here and one there. And I snapped a picture, put it on Snapchat real quick. And one of my friends texted me and she was my best friend at the time back in Haiti. And she was like, oh, are these real piercing? And I lied. And I said, yes, they are. And she's like, so how many piercing you got now? So I'm like, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She's like, oh, a total of 6 piercing? I'm like, yes. And she's like, oh, okay. And I never heard from her since. So I'm like, there you go. Start being judged for something I don't even have. So that gave me strength. I'm like, I will do it. So when I turned 27, I went to the mall and I got it done. And I had to go to Orlando to see my mom. Because she came, you know, she don't like being where I am because it's too cold. So she's there in Orlando. So I went to see her. So I remember when I met her at the mall, I was trying to turn around so she don't see it. I was trying to greet her, but turning so she don't see this side of my nose. My mom is very observant. She don't play that game. So she felt like something was up. Like, why am I turning my face? I feel like even if she wasn't gonna see it, I made her see it by acting so suspicious. So she saw it. She didn't see anything then, but when we got, you know, to her house, to where she was staying at, she called me. She was like, why did you do it? You know your dad won't agree with you. You know that thing is gonna kill your dad when your dad see it. Your dad. So I'm like, it's nothing. I'm still your daughter. I'm still the same Erika you knew. But this time, I'm just, you know, I just do what I like. I just did it because it's pretty. No other reason. I feel like this light is too much. Is it? Okay. I'm like, so I did it because I like it, not because of nothing else. You know what I mean? I'm not following the crowd. My mom always thinks when I do something is because I'm following the crowd. I'm not following any crowd. I do something because I like it. But this time I don't worry about what people are saying. My dad is on my Facebook page. I remember when I snapped a picture, I put it on my Facebook. My dad didn't say nothing about it. So, and I had no church member coming to me and say nothing about it because The first picture I posted, I'm like, there, I have it. I have a nose ring, and I have, extra earrings. Don't nobody come to me and tell me nothing, because I'm not gonna listen. I already warned everybody, don't come for me. So effectively, I had no one, telling me nothing about it. So I remember, but yeah, I started posting things about, not judging people. Don't judge a book by its cover. Like, learn to accept everybody. I used to be judgmental too. Trust me. Until I came here, I changed my mindset. Now, I keep the good from where I was raised and threw away the negative thing that I think was bad. You don't judge people without knowing them. You know what I mean? Except judgment is not for me. I don't care if you're dark, white, gay, straight, whatever you are. Judgment is to God, not to me. Who am I? I'm f up myself. I'm messed up my own self. Like, I'm not perfect. Who am I to judge? You know what I mean? I'm still gonna talk to you. No matter what you are, as long as you're nice to me, you're not petty, you're not doing me wrong. And let me tell you, the sweetest person I've met have body piercing, body tattoos. You know what? I'm no one to judge. It doesn't matter if I go to church and you don't. I can always make you see a light. I can always give you my point of view. But as far as they're judging you, not talking to you because you're different, I stopped doing it. And if that's losing my identity, so be it. Another thing that people judge me for is, for that's my friend playing something in the room. Another thing that people judge me for is, raising my child differently. In Haiti, when kids grew up, hold on, put it down a little. In Haiti, when you grow up as a child, you don't have a voice. It's either what your parents way or the highway. Your parents say turn left, you turn left. They say turn right, you turn right, and you don't get to ask questions because you're a kid. You don't have no choice, no opinion. Your opinion don't matter, and it's wrong. Why is it wrong? Because even right now, I'm just now learning to get out of it. When people tell me do something, I'm scared of asking questions. I'm scared of looking at people in the eyes. I'm scared of standing on my own and say no, I'm not gonna do it. I don't, I'm just now learning to, like, if somebody tell me to do something, like, give my point of view, because to me, the way I thought didn't matter, and I got hurt a lot from that. I will go home and cry. I will go home and get depressed. I will go to work and not know how to deal with chaos because it's, I've always been taught, like, to do what people tell me to do and do it right so you can make them happy. If they tell you to do something, you do it effectively so everybody can be happy about, with you. I changed that. I don't want to be like this anymore. If that's losing my identity, so be it. If I decide to parent my child differently than the way I was raised, I will keep the good. My mom and my dad did an awesome job as far as other things. I've never missed anything. They gave me everything I wanted. Put me in good school, give me good education, raised me to be, a good person in society. And I'm thankful for. I grew up with mom and dad in the house working hard, but some other things, I get it. They didn't really have a parent figure, a nurturing parent figure to teach them. So they raised me with what they knew, and they did their best to give me what they had. You know what I mean? So, but my child will have a voice. She will have an opinion. It's not like, don't do that. Why, mommy? Because I said so. Now, a lot of time, I will, use that voice with her. Like, if I tell you do something, you do something. But I'm not just going to come here and punish you or whatever and not tell you why. You have got to know why. You want me to say, don't touch the fire. Why? Just don't touch it. It's not the right way. I got to tell you, because you might burn. Because you're going to burn. Because it's not the right. Oh, look at that. my okay, so my child will have a choice. You know what I mean? Now, the post that made the last breakthrough, the last broken point that that I had, I will post a video about it. I already made a video, but I'm too lazy to post it. So yeah, but because I decided to give my child a voice, because I see my child has and have options, and it's just something so simple about cutting your child hair or something like that, and people felt offended by it. Now I choose not to care when people feel offended about certain things I say, especially when it's like little like this. People always get to the point where they be like, well, I'm offended by what you said, just so they can judge you. If I didn't direct a message towards you personally, I don't say you should not feel offended, but don't just throw fire at me like I shouldn't have stated my opinion. I shouldn't have expressed my opinion. No, sister. That will not happen like this. Now, if that's losing my identity, so be it. I don't think I'm losing my identity. I'm still pas de Creole de Roulat. I speak Creole like nobody's business. I still claim I'm from Haiti. Moi Haitian 100%. You know what I mean? Despite the fact that they're talking a bunch of crap about it. I'm Haitian. You know what I mean? Like, I still love my Haitian food. I'm still, ain't nothing changed about me. Ain't nothing changed besides, she's having a blast in this room. So, sorry about the background noise. So, yeah, it's ridiculous the way people decide to just like judge you and write your own story without knowing, what kind of shoes you had to walk into. People will judge you for not finishing school in time. It's like they're just sitting in the background. You should have been there. Some people judge me because I came here for 3 years. I think I've been here 5 years now. And, I'm still working towards my career. People say, like, I should have been done already. You don't know my life. And a lot of times, these are people that don't check on you. People that you don't hear about until you make a mistake. These are people like, oh, they're just sitting in the background, and every time you sleep, they just like cheer up. That's when you hear about them. But when you take a step up, you don't hear about them. They're just like sitting right there quiet. You know what I mean? Now, these are people when you post something. If I post something, about, accepting everybody despite the fact that who they are, they will come at me and say, hey, your daughter posted this. I'm grown. I'm a full-grown adult. I don't feel like I own anybody in the explanation. And if people want to judge me, judge me. Now, I really do not. The way I used to be, the way I used to care about what people say, the way I used to compare myself to other people's success. Like if somebody, graduated and I feel like I'm not there yet, I used to feel bad and sad and depressed because people used to compare me with a lot of people. So now I feel like it's my focus is right there. I'm not looking here, I'm not looking there, it's right here. My life, my path, whatever God intend for me to do, to intend to happen in my life, that's what will happen in the right time, in the right moment. I'm not gonna try to excessively do things that I cannot do just to please people. Oh yeah, like I can't afford doing this, but I'm gonna do it because if I don't do it, I'll be judged. Baby, you wanna judge? Judge. If you listen to what people have to say, like a lot of time, I've been a victim of bullying. A lot of time people will say something, you know what I mean, make me feel so small, where I come home, they're so depressed to the point where I don't want to leave anymore. What are they? They never here. Those people that make you feel this small are never here for you when you actually feeling like they small. They are never here. And when you do something stupid, guess what they're gonna say? I saw it coming. She was never nothing anyway to begin with. Don't let this happen to you. No, my child, I'll make a promise to myself that my child will be so confident that no matter what people say about her, she will, like, not believe in it. You know, my child will literally have confidence. And you know what kills me is that the people who say that, who claim that I'm losing my identity, are the main people who back in Haiti, before they even put their feet here in the US, they will be the main people who live like they were in the United States. They will do things that were not accepted in Haiti. They will, like, wear things that they know were against the Haitian culture. They will do things that they know were against the Haitian culture. You know what I mean? And when they come here, I don't know, something happened, and boom, they decided to change, and now they just pointing fingers. Oh, you bad, and you bad, and you bad. Like, hello, everybody saw you when you were doing what you were doing, but I'm the one to judge. I never judge nobody, but somehow I'll always be the one who ended up, being judged. People even got enough to tell me, well, why are you not making your videos in English, in Creole? You know what I mean? If you're not losing your identity. First of all, I don't have Creole speaking only, like, kind of audience. People who watch my videos speak English. And you know what kills me? When I post a video and put it on Facebook, my main viewers are not Haitian, fam. They are not Haitian. My main viewers are not Creole speaking people, because a lot of us don't support each other. If it was for my people, if it was for the people who tell me, why am I not making my videos, when, although they understand what I'm saying, but they still want me to make it the way they want me to make it. But it's people. People will be people. People will judge no matter what. People, they will point finger no matter what. Whether you try to be perfect or not, they will judge no matter what. And I don't know how many years is left for me to leave, but I'm gonna make sure I enjoy it, and I'm, keep my sanity, because if you listen to what people have to say on a 24/7 basis, you will literally shorten your lifespan. Because, on top of bad food in America, on top of stress news in America, on top of, added to bad food, stressing news, bad weathers, working 24/7, not having a social life. And if I can tell you that I can add leaving for everybody else on top of the list, I will lose my sanity. And some days I thought I had reached that point already. But God, the devil is a lie. The devil is a lie. That will not happen. And I made a promise to myself, because the main people who, choose to, tell me what to do, they never did for me. But when I decide to just not be present, to remove myself and be happy, then it's a problem. I don't mind being the problem right now. I don't mind being the bad person, but honey, I don't think I'll ever lose my identity. Never ever. I'll always be the same Erika, but with more confidence. I'll always be the same Erika, but with more, a little bit of attitude added, a little bit of pride, more pride added, self-worth added. So, not accepting, everything from everybody else, kind of Kika. So that's what I wanted to say. So let me know what you guys think about it. Like, have you ever been judged or bullied, by people who technically has no business, doing so. So, you okay? Yeah. All right. So, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in another video.